Welcome, friend, to Imaginings, Moments of Magic by Andrea Klassen-Koop. Taking you places you didn't know existed, but you've always wanted to go. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath and close your eyes. Today you are in a cozy cottage in the woods. This cottage belongs to you, and you know its contents well. The open hearth burns with a cheery light, the smell of wood smoke subtle in your nostrils. The wooden floorboards creak under your steps as you prepare to go out into the world for the day. Looking out the window, you see frost has covered it in the night, and a fresh blanket of snow has fallen on the ground. It lays there like a thick layer of insulation, sparkling in the bright sunshine. Grabbing your cloak and lacing up your boots, you make yourself ready. Over your shoulder is slung a pair of ice skates. Around your neck is wrapped a cozy wool scarf, and over your head a matching toque. You are ready to go. You pull on your mittens, reach for the doorknob, and feel that it is cold to the touch. You let yourself outside, and the first thing that you hear is the snow crunching under your foot. You turn around, place your key in your lock, secure your home, and turn back once more to the landscape that is before you. The sun is up high in an intensely blue sky, and the world is made all the brighter by the light reflecting off the snow. Most of the birds have gone south for the winter, but sparrows, chickadees, and nuthatches stay all year round, and you can hear their excited chatter in the shrubs and bushes around your house that still have berries left on them. You forage ahead through the knee-high snow, and it's hard work. You soon work up a sweat. Following a familiar path, though it is now covered, down a small knoll into some shrubs and bushes, a small bit of forest. The trees here are silvery white birches. They almost blend in with the background, except for the black scars that grace their bark. As you walk, you startle a hare, snowy white, and blending in as well. It bounds off in a puff of snow, hardly making a sound at all. You reach the bottom of the hill that you are walking down through the bushes, empty of leaves, branches reaching up towards the sky, a beautiful pattern against the blue background. At the bottom of the hill, you know there to be a small river, and this is where you have come. The way the wind has blown has left patches of it free from snow, with high drifts on either side. You find a fallen tree and sit down. You pull off your boots, you pull on your skates and lace them up, tightening as you go. Once you are done, you stand back up, place a foot on the ice, and you are off. Slowly at first. It has been a year since you laced up these skates, and you are a little bit unsure. But as you get into the rhythm of it, you begin to pick up speed. As you do so, the cold wind blasts past your face. Your cheeks start to flush, a contrast between the cold, icy wind and the warmth of exercise. Here and there, sticking up out of the ice, are trees and bushes which you have to make your way around. Reeds and fallen leaves are frozen into the surface of the ice, and you keep an eye as you start to go faster and faster. You follow this stream down into a river valley, where it meets up with a much larger body of water. The river that you have joined up with is wide and open, and you feel as if you could skate along it forever. Rushing forwards, you make a start of it. This section of river seems to have been graced by the beauty of hoarfrost. Each branch of every tree is covered with thousands of crystals of ice. Every blade of grass, every shrub, every spent flower is covered with this icy beauty. The way the sun shines through it is exquisite. This day seems to be full of a certain kind of magic, and as you are cruising along, you suddenly reach a large crack in the ice. You slow and approach with caution, and you are faced with a decision to move forwards or turn back home. The beauty of the world today has inspired you, and you move forward, and suddenly you are slipping, you are falling, not in the sense of your physical form, but it seems as if your soul has left your body and is pulling it behind somehow. The feeling is like that of falling down a slide, icy and cold, and suddenly you are plunged into water. When you open your eyes again, you are beneath the ice, the crack that your soul has slipped into, far above you. The light here is blue and crystal clear, and the ice above you is cloudy and full of many different crystalline formations. You take a moment to look around, and you see that you are surrounded by many different curious faces. Small, tiny, it seems that you have been pulled into a fairy's winter festival. A myriad of different folk move through the water as if it were air, flying, some with wings, some riding small frogs, fishes, and snakes, all graced with beautiful ice crystals for their clothing. The sound as they move is like the tinkling of small bells, and as they stare at you curiously, one of them swims forward and softly touches you on the nose, offering a small grin. You can't help but smile back, and suddenly everyone cheers and begins to dance and frolic through the icy water. The touch on your nose has graced you with warmth, and slowly the cold leaves your body, and you are able to move as the fairies do, and you join in their dance, moving through the water as if you are flying. As you dance, some other fairies bring forth a feast, the most decadent you've ever seen. Tall cakes iced with sugar frosting, different shapes and sizes of cookies, delicate pastries filled with something that makes you feel more alive than you ever have in your life. You know that once you partake of the food of the fairies, you may never be able to return to your home. But in this moment, it feels as if you never want to leave. You reach for a piece of cake, place it in your mouth, and once more the fairies cheer and begin to dance and frolic about you with more energy and vigor. it seems that you have found a new home. Friend, this has been Imaginings with Andrea Klassen-Koop. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, and subscribe for more moments of magic.